Spirit of Texas Bank, Nissan, Slovacek Sausage, and Germania Insurance bring you this clip of the Texas Bucket List. Howdy, and welcome to the Texas Bucket List, the show dedicated to everything there is to see, do, and experience right here in the Lone Star State. My name is Shane McAuliffe, and this week we start things off underground in Georgetown. That's where you'll find the Inner Space Caverns, a cavern that was uncovered thanks to a little construction. When faced with a wet weather day in the Lone Star State, the options to stay dry are cavernous. But if you want a more nomadic approach to avoiding the nasty weather, well, you can just go find a cave. And fortunately, just off I-35 in Georgetown is the Inner Space Caverns, and it rocks.
I want something fun to do all the time, and this is a very fun job to have.
Tara Perry is known as Pterodactyl in this underground layer, a fitting prehistoric nickname for a pathfinder in these subterranean parts.
Most people are so taken back by how beautiful it is and that this is even here that they don't even know what to say whenever you're on tour. They're just like, I can't even believe this.
This is freaking cool.
It's amazing down here.
What's truly amazing is this cave was discovered completely by accident back in 1963 while building a road well traveled.
The Texas Highway Department was drilling core samples. They wanted to build the I-35, and in order to do that, they had to make sure the ground was strong enough to hold it up because we're in a karst area.
Over 20 core samples were taken, and the cave was hit 6 times. During one of the drillings, a diamond-plated drill bit was lost, so a larger 24-inch hole was drilled to retrieve the bit. A man named Jack Bigham was lowered down into the cave, and he was the first human to ever see this site.
Not to freak you out or anything, but we are actually standing on a big pile of bat poop.
Oh,
Fun
awesome!
fact. Also known as guano. So all of this black stuff all under here and all back there, this is all guano. Fun fact. And then if we look up,
oh my goodness.
that's how Jack Bigham and a lot of the UT Grotto and Southern Methodist University spelunking team got down here before we had that big entrance that we walked down.
That is absolutely terrifying to think people went down that hole.
Yeah, not a lot of people would do it.
No.
But it's 33.5 feet from the ceiling to the ground, and then all this extra space in between.
So at least you see the light at the end of the tunnel. If you're going up.
If you're going up, yeah, not if you're coming down.
Amazing.
Yeah.
For 25 million years, this grotto grew underground in the heart of Texas, and now it's showing the whole state some love.
You don't come into Texas and think of, things that are hundreds of thousands of years old and, just here, that they discovered only 40 years ago, finding a highway. It's just like, okay, highway, oh look, awesome stuff.
Everybody who sees it will see something different.
Holy moly, what do we have right here?
This room has 2 names. Its first name is the ice cream parlor, because that looks like a really big ice cream cone.
Sure enough.
And we also have Texas' largest ice cream sandwich, right up there. It does look like ice cream.
In fact, a lot of the formations seem to be named after food. Apparently, the cave founders had a fondness for it.
There's cave ice cream, there's cave popcorn, there's bacon, there's fried eggs. That's not even a joke. Cave carrots. A lot of things are named after food down here. I think whenever geologists go down into caves, they spend a lot of time down there. They don't take food with them, so everything starts to look like food.
While it's delightful to daydream about the designation given to these deep layers of the earth, the sheer beauty and amazement in what you're seeing hits you harder than the hunger. You see, each cubic inch of these formations, about the size of an ice cube, takes over 100 years to create. Soda straws, as they're affectionately known, grow just 4 millimeters in a century.
It's a humbling experience, you could say.
Exploring Inner Space Caverns isn't just a look underneath the incredible state of Texas, it's also a look deep inside the incredible souls of everyone who sets foot in this subterranean spot to soak in the sanctity of life.
People have emotional responses to the cave. I've actually seen people walk into rooms and just tear up.
This is just one of those places you have to come and let your mind run wild and realize, there's a lot of great stuff out here to see, and you just can't sit around the house to see this. This is not going to look as good on television as it does here in person.
It's a place where you can let your imagination run wild. I mean, you can see a bunch of structures and crystals and water, or you can see it on so many different levels.
I feel like this is just something everybody needs to see. Like, it does make you feel small.
Human age, human duration, this is about as timeless as it gets.